posting pics of their junk on the internet. You know, just some odds and ends laying around the house that they're trying to get rid of. The Woody Show.
Thank you. Far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Get him, Jay. No pressure to hold, riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lurking. Yeah, can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rappers like hand G rapping his prime. Young H.O. raps grateful dead. Back to take over the globe. Now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, look, you respect. Yeah. Grand opening, grand closing. Hand the manhole, crack the can open again. Who's gonna find open ahead with no pain? Just draw inspiration. So you gonna see you can't replace them with cheap imitation from these generations. You want more? Come get roll with the Brooklyn boys. One last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? There should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. What the hell are you waiting for? Look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Know if I pay my dues, how will they pay you? When you first come in the game, they try to play you. When you drop a couple of hits, look how they wait to you. From Marcy to Madison Square, to the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. I stay with habit, J status appears to be at an all-time high. Perfect time to say goodbye. When I come back like Joy, we're in the full.
Go.
It ain't to play games with you.
You want your Sienna? Fucking go.
If I owe you, I'm blowing you to still arena. Set the tape up for your team, and I need you to remember one thing. I came, I saw, I conquered. The record sales, sold out concerts. Come up, you want this encore. I need you to scream till your lungs are sore.
So lucky to get an opportunity like this. Yeah, for the first time, let alone the fourth time.
Yeah.
But they closed the park to everybody except for Woody Show listeners who win their way in. It's super. It's a private party. Like Disney just doesn't do that all the time, right? Especially just for like a single radio show.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it for like a station.
A station or multiple stations that work for one company.
Yeah, like a Christmas, like with the Christmas station will do that.
Right.
Like, things like that.
Or a station will act like they have the park, but then it's like 5 other stations that they want.
Yeah, but this is it's the Woody Show at, like when you're walking through the park, you see like the Woody Show logo up on the rocks and Cars Land and so as a lifelong Disney junkie myself, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening? I can't believe it. I think I'm super grateful that Disney gives us this opportunity, and now I'm excited to be able to tell you it's happening this year on Monday, April the 24th, and we're gonna have the run of the park. And so it's one of these things where we get to determine how many people we invite. So I've worked with Disney on this to kind of tweak it in over the years to get it to where like the most popular rides, there's no more than like pretty reasonable wait, like 20 minutes at the most, right? For the most popular stuff. And you got the Food and Wine Festival going on. So there's all these like new food and drink options. It's just a really cool, super fun event, and we're super psyched, and we can't wait to see everybody there. It's always cool because you're just walking around. It's just like a family reunion. You see a bunch of people. You see a lot of our events. People coming in from out of town, and so we have a ton of opportunities to win tickets. Now we have some issue currently with the website. Go figure. TheWoodyShow.com. But we have a chance for you to sign up and win your way in. TheWoodyShow.com. All the rules are there as well. You can enter to win. But is it still jacked up, Menace?
Yeah.
Okay.
But eventually, TheWoodyShow.com. You got it a full month ago.
Oh yeah. We got plenty of time. True. For the giveaways, but I'm just super excited that we're gonna be able to do this. Again.
Whenever they say guaranteed, it's not guaranteed that something will work.
Guaranteed. Oh, you're speaking from the. I'm saying because the event is a guarantee.
Yeah, the event's a guarantee.
Yeah, the event is happening.
It's on.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's it.
TheWoodyShow.com.
There's a story I saw over the weekend about this guy in Texas. He had just gotten back from a business trip, lands in Houston, goes to pick up his truck at the airport parking lot, only to find that his super sweet blue F-350 was gone. And so he asked the lot attendants, and they told him that it was a misunderstanding. They said that there was a couple that claimed the truck was theirs. They needed to have it rekeyed, and so a locksmith was called. And after 3 hours, they drove off with the truck. Now, this is despite both of them no ID, key, parking ticket, anything that could prove
saying this is ours,
who they were, or that the truck was theirs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Now the good news is the guy did get his truck back.
Hood.
The cops said it turned up during an incident at a nearby hotel. And the cops told him to go back to the parking garage, and they would provide him with surveillance footage of the thieves and the locksmith, and then he could turn that over to them. But the manager told him that those are private videos, and he needed a court order to get them.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
Embarrassed.
No fucking problem.
The manager of the parking lot would say, hey man, we really screwed up on this.
Here's everything.
I'm going to double down on, we didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just embarrassed.
So now they're requiring court paperwork to get the footage, which is ridiculous. I mean, they were able to rekey and steal a vehicle.
Yeah.
Without anything to show who they were or that they own the vehicle. Like, that is unbelievable. It's crazy.
It's like hiding in plain sight kind of thing.
Yeah. Act like it's yours.
Like you're supposed to be there.
Act like you know.
Yeah, this is my truck. I have my keys.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. The theft.
Oh.
Like, I'm sure they...
good strat, like if they're going to be a criminal.
Yeah, I mean, these people are a-holes times a million.
Right.
But they probably had that conversation. Should we try this? Is it that crazy that it'll work?
Yeah. 877-44-Woody. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. Got a brand new Redneck News.
The Woody Show. If you think suspenders count as a shirt, man, that is Redneck News.
And today's Redneck News is from Florida, where you got this hottie. Her name's Shannon Hunter. problem. She had to go get a drug test at the probation office, but she knew that she wouldn't pass the P test. And I'm sure after hours and hours of contemplation, she came up with this awesome plan. What she thought was a great plan. Shannon filled a pill bottle with soda and tap water, and then she hid it. And then during the test, she secretly used that as her pee.
What was in the pill bottle?
Now, the report didn't say what kind of soda it was, but I mean, she is white trash, so it's safe to assume it's probably like Mountain Dew. And as far as how she snuck it into the test, she hid it up her cooter.
Oh, no.
And it sounds like a probation official caught her faking the test in the moment, but either way, it wasn't like it was going to work. I'm pretty sure they're not doing like an eyeball test.
Yeah, they might know.
Yeah, the science will be able to tell that it was soda and water mixed up. But here's her mugshot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see anything that came from that.
No, thank you.
Shannon pled no contest. Her probation was revoked, and she's back in jail.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
That is from Florida, Shannon Hunter.
They'll never know.
Tried to beat a pee test with a mixture of water and soda that she hid in the pill bottle up her vagina.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Very nice.
And that is today's Redneck News.
So long as there's any liquid.
We
Don't
got some
think it's
more
Yeah.
Woody Show, the trending news headlines. Those coming up for you next. Hang on.
We're gonna take a little bit of a break. In the meantime, please lower your standards. The Woody Show. All 98.7. LA's new alternative. You're gonna be singing the sorrow if you miss this one.
All week, All 98.7's giving you sold-out tickets to see AFI next Saturday at Kia Forum.
It's the 20th anniversary of their album, Sing the Sorrow. So it's gonna be a killer show. If you're not a hardcore fan, let's just say they're gonna mismurder it.
Sold out AFI tickets every hour, 10 a to 5 p. all week.
On Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative.
At CDW, we get sometimes your teams have to be in two places at once.
Tell me about it. Our team lead needs to be at a wedding this weekend, but the big presentation is on Monday.
No need to panic. CDW experts can help you implement Citrix Workspace. It allows secure access to desktops from any device. Management is easy, and everyone in your office can stay close to their files and apps, even during the Cha-Cha slide.
We'll talk about having your cake.
And eating it
No.
too. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/Citrix.
Protect your engine against sludge and wear with a synthetic oil change. O'Reilly Auto Parts has 5 parts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $35.95. Plus get 2 times overwash points. Our professional parts people can recommend the supplies you need, including a filter, funnel, shop towel, spray pans, and more. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
Rain today, high of 52 in Van Nuys, 53 for downtown, 55 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
Dell Technologies provides growing businesses with tools to do incredible things, because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
4 Raising Cane's chicken fingers, Texas toast, fries, coleslaw, and the secret cane sauce that makes the perfect box combo. One love.
Teenage boys won't make fun of me.
Hey, watch the center singing the national anthem. Hey, Cody, you're on K-Rock. What is the opportunity you have, Allie? She's got one of these weird dream goals in life. I guess they're called goals. To sing a national anthem at a major sporting event, and she thinks she's got to work her way up, just like the athletes do. Well, start at the bottom.
I wanted to do it when I was younger, but then, life got away from me, and now, as an adult, I'm just looking through and saying, hey, why don't I finally do this?
Cody, what's the event that you have going on?
My daughter's 4th birthday this Sunday.
Great. She's in.
Awesome.
Put Allie on that one. How many people you think will be in attendance there?
I've invited a bunch of my brothers, so probably maybe 10 or...
Awesome.
10 people.
Allie, you don't put it out there into the world, and then when you get opportunities like this, say, I'm too good.
No. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. I just think everyone's going to make fun of me.
Of course.
Well,
Isn't that why we're doing this whole thing? Isn't that the goal of the show?
It's to prove that I'm good enough to...
Disney California Adventure Park. Well,
please.
Not necessarily.
the good news is that you have a chance to win every hour today. From now until 10 a.m. We're doing it all this week. Every hour, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're giving away 4 spots each. So you and 3 guests
Nice.
can join us at the After Hours Takeover, which is happening on Monday, April the 24th.
Many chances to win.
Many, many chances. And that's going on all this week, and we're going to have a ton of chances between now and the actual event, by the way. Obviously, just like we've done the last 3 years. Because it's our 4th After Hours Takeover. This is your first, Sammy.
It is my first. I'm so excited.
I bet. She's another big Disney fan.
Huge. Yes, I'm so
I
excited.
mean, you've worked in radio for a while. Have you ever been somewhere where they closed down the park
Never.
just for the station that you're working
No.
for? Never. I tell you, it just doesn't happen.
Hey, when it's over, you have to lock up the park.
Yeah, I think I got
They
Coast.
give you the key?
Yeah, Coast for Christmas, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah. Anyway, your chance to win coming up this hour, 5:50 here on the Woody Show.
The Woody Show's SoCal News.
And time for a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, I watched a bunch of local news this weekend. The only thing being talked about was the major winter storm that Southern California had. It was the only topic. Cold temperatures, tons of rain, lots of snow.
World War
Something we
III
basically
is
never
gonna
ever
literally
see here.
start next week.
Yes,
They're doing snow angels and making snowmen and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That much
the
snow
video.
that you can make a snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so I
I
flew
mean,
out.
that's like a huge snowman.
Yeah, I flew out on Friday, so I saw all that. But I was just thinking of if Greg was on my flight, oh my God, because like the back of the plane, it's just like struggling to go into there.
Yeah.
The weather was so bad.
Oh, God.
I was like, Greg's instantly dead.
Sounds like a nightmare. According to the LADWP, just under 100,000 customers were without power. They've had it restored since the storm started on Friday, but not all of them. Still about 49,000 without power. Mainly because of downed trees. Yeah, that looks like legit snow.
Oh, there's a little baby.
There's your baby.
I tell you know who was not psyched about the snow? The dog.
The bumper.
Yeah,
He hates it.
Dog had never seen snow before.
Didn't know what it
is
was.
California dog.
Exactly.
California dog.
The main reason for the power outage is downed trees, flooding of electrical systems. LADWP says to all customers without power that they are working as hard as and safely as they can to get the power restored, and they appreciate everybody's patience. But what choice do you have, right? Most of those outages still in place are for Hollywood, Studio City, parts of Chatsworth, Mission Hills, Tarzana, Van Nuys, and Woodland Hills. And over the weekend, speaking of Woodland Hills, over 10 inches of rain.
Damn.
Wow.
Period. And then locking out of Flint Ridge, 9 inches of rain.
Yeah, like a ton of records.
Yeah, it was
Broken.
it was torrential downpours.
Yeah,
Went on
more
for
rain today.
30 hours. Yeah, rain is coming back to us. There's also other part of the news. A woman here in LA. Her name is Stephanie Arnold Williams, and she was known as the governor of Skid Row, the homeless encampment. And she is pissed that her tent got taken down by the city officials earlier this month for a few reasons. Number one, she says she was targeted because it wasn't a routine cleanup. It was done with bulldozers. And number two, her tent was tricked out with windows, had actual floors, had 2 queen-size beds, portable toilet,
The fuck?
gas stove, and an inflatable hot tub. This thing was
Oh, go fuck
actually
yourself.
pretty nice.
Go
It's
fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
A hot
Right
tub,
on the streets.
2 queen beds,
Yeah, that's really
gas stove,
that's
windows,
called awesome.
windows.
She'd been living in that deluxe tent since the year 2013, became a homeless advocate. She says that her fancy tent was a safe haven for others in that neighborhood.
The hot tub.
And said she only had half-hour notice before it got demolished. So she's currently
Yeah,
staying
too
in a
bad.
hotel after this, quote, eviction, as she calls it.
You don't have an eviction
Now
when you're
plans to
living
move to
in a
tiny
public
home in
area.
parking lot where her tent used to be. So she won't be far from her former home site.
Palace.
So that's what's going on with.
That's what they said the big beef was, the notice time.
Yeah.
But so the city said they gave way more notice, but then everybody said
They
it
are
was
owed
30.
0 notice.
It takes a while to pack up your hot tub.
Yeah.
More than 30 minutes, that's for sure.
Like what would make you think that you're due any notice?
I totally see what you're saying.
I'm just saying for this on the city side, so they don't have this type of drama. Give
Whatever.
a little bit more notice.
Angering the governor of Skid Row.
All right, what about that forecast today, Sammy?
Rain today, high of 52 in the valley, 53 for downtown, 55 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
All right, it is the Woody Show. It's Monday morning. It's all 98.7.
driver. Oh, he's just an awful driver.
Chemical Romance on 98.7.
Reality show.
Every morning.
My man.
Clovis. Really? Monday morning. Yay. Yeah, dog. Yay. Trending news headlines, Greg Gorey.
Well, a message for anybody who thought that COVID-19 all started in a lab in China. For those of you who thought that, looks like you were right.
Looks like you're totally right. 100% right.
I thought we already confirmed that.
I know. I thought so too.
When it popped up again, I was like, did we confirm it with everybody?
Well,
This is the Wall Street Journal
This is
report.
the Wall Street Journal report. They did a review on this internal report by the U.S. Energy Department. Says the lab leak theory seems to be true, that COVID likely slipped out into the public through a mishap at a lab in China.
No, I really think it was a bat that somebody ate.
Probably.
Like in some wet market somewhere.
They won't specify which lab. Not as sure exactly how it happened.
The one in Wuhan.
Perhaps. But with what they know, it does look like the origin of COVID was indeed a lab leak. Now, that being said, though, the Energy Department report is not definitive. They do point that out. This is not definitive.
Okay.
So, to answer your earlier question, Menace, it hasn't really 100% been confirmed. But they say, yeah, it looks like it was just a lab.
So,
shocking.
6 months from now, it's going to be the same news story?
Pretty much.
We think it came from...
We'll revisit this in 6 months.
Yeah, 20 years from now, it'll be interesting to see whatever documentary comes out.
Right.
About the whole COVID thing, top to bottom, soup to nuts kind of thing.
How it was handled.
Yeah, what we got right, what we got wrong. Be more wrong than right, because nobody knew what we were dealing with.
Right.
What worked,
how to react.
Yeah.
And, you know,
at least 5 people are dead
federal
after a
government was
plane
a
crash in
goddamn
Stagecoach,
joke at the
Nevada.
time.
This was a medical services aircraft. They have a fleet of 4 helicopters and then that one plane, this one fixed-wing airplane, and that's the plane that went off the radar. This was late Friday evening, just before 10. Authorities found it about an hour and a half later, and on board was the pilot, flight nurse, flight paramedic, and a patient.
Yeah, doesn't that suck? Like, you live to be, like, airlifted out somewhere.
Right.
And then you die. Like, there's stories every once in a while you see about, like, an ambulance that gets into an accident.
Right.
Like, you're on your way to the hospital because you're in bad shape, and that's how you die?
Yeah.
That's some, like, Final Destination stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
So they caused that crash.
That sucks.
Under investigation.
The weather was so bad in there.
Exactly. There's also this video. It's been going around of what happened at a school in Florida last week. A 17-year-old student, who, by the way, just so happens to be 6'6", weighs in at 270 pounds.
Jeez.
And he went ballistic on his teacher when she took away his Nintendo Switch. She took it away from him because he just wouldn't put that Nintendo away. And then he full-on attacked. He shoved her to the floor and then stomped on her until she was completely unconscious.
Yeah, it's all on video, too.
Yeah, so when sheriff's deputies arrived, he said that when he and the teacher were ever together again, he was going to kill her.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what you want to say.
Yeah, sure.
Right? So the teacher, luckily, is expected to recover from that brutal attack. Meanwhile, that student, again, 17 years old, turned over to the Department of Juvenile Justice. He's been charged with felony battery. So 6 foot
when you're that big, yeah, when you're that big, and you know, like that's charged as an adult kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
If you're the size of an adult,
it's brutal.
You know, you're 270 pounds, you're 6'6".
Right.
Right.
You're old enough clearly to know
easily
the difference between right and wrong.
He's a special needs student, but they've never said exactly what, you know, is going on with him.
True.
You still did it.
They don't say.
Oh, I'm not questioning that at all.
Right.
But I don't know if that's playing into like what his charges are.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah, I'm gonna need
a teacher. That's on that list of jobs I'd never want.
No, especially now.
No,
can't discipline them. Can't do anything.
Yeah.
This is where I need your help because I'm not all that proficient in baseball, but apparently there's new rules coming to Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Starting with the pitch clock, which is the best idea ever. So less time between pitches, 15 seconds to make a pitch with nobody on base, and then 20 seconds you have to make a pitch if there is a runner on base.
That's still way long.
Also, the removal of extreme shifts, whatever that means.
Okay.
Bigger bases.
Extreme shifts.
Wait, bigger bases?
The bases are bigger.
No way.
Noticeably so.
And also limits on disengagements with the amount and pickoff throws, whatever that means.
In other words, like, you know, this is endless, you know,
just
throws to first.
Going back to first.
Oh, okay.
Throw to first.
Gotcha.
Like, just like these obnoxious delays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they want to make it more entertaining.
Or people
because
it's
boring as shit.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Pausing the action.
Well, there's one of them that rules, though, to cut you off, is no dawdling. That's how they officially
No
phrased
dawdling.
it. Yeah. So hitters have to be set in the batter's box with no less than 8 seconds left on the clock, and they can't do things like fiddle with their gloves or their hat or their bat.
That's what I was getting at. But so this pitch clock thing, Saturday's spring opener between the Braves and the Red Sox ended in a 6-6 tie. It wasn't, you know, I don't understand, like, I mean, it's spring training, so these games aren't going to end in a tie in the regular season. But so the situation was, it was the 9th inning.
Right.
The Braves had scored 3 runs, had the bases loaded with 2 outs. This guy was at the plate, 3-2 count, thought he had taken ball 4 to walk in the winning run, but the guy, I guess, wasn't set in the batter's box as the new pitch clock was under 8 seconds, like Greg just mentioned. And so that, my friends, is an automatic strike, a third one at that, and because they don't play extra innings in spring training, the game ended in a tie.
Okay.
So it was a ball. Like, the pitch itself was a ball. That would have walked in the winning run. But because the guy wasn't set in the batter's box
around
with less than 8 seconds to go in the pitch clock, it counts as a strike. That's the third out.
Love it. Fucking love it. Get your shit moving.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, I understand, like, trying to keep the game going, but like a situation like that in a regular season game,
that doesn't fly.
Yeah, that would be obnoxious.
Yeah, they won't do it again, will they?
Out over. I didn't even hear about that at all. Like you said, it's really, really big.
Yeah, they're much bigger. They're trying to avoid like collisions and stuff, so it gives a little bit more, you know, room.
Yeah, because guys just like stand right over it.
Well, yeah, it's also part of what you're taught.
You can't even see it.
You block the base path. You know, especially if like you're a catcher. You know, someone's coming home, like you block the base path. You try to, like, you know, guard against all angles of them reaching the plate.
Yeah.
For somebody who doesn't know much about baseball and next to nothing, when they do dawdle, is there a reason behind that? Are they waiting for somebody else to do something?
Well, sometimes it's just like
they're just dicking around.
There's superstitions about, like, you have to, you know, people like OCD have to, like, you know, touch the doorknob, touch the doorknob, touch the door. Like, they'll do that with their gloves. Like, they think that makes a difference.
Right.
Sometimes it's just to throw the pitcher off. Like, a pitcher's in a rhythm.
Oh, I see.
They'll throw the pitcher's rhythm off that way.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're told to dawdle by the manager.
Yes! You're not dawdling enough.
Dawdle a bit.
Yeah. Get your dawdle on.
Pitcher's on a roll.
Yeah. I just don't know what you do to make baseball more exciting.
Tackle baseball.
At this point.
So instead of just touching them.
What is with these semis doing in the center fucking lane, dude?
Yeah,
Not cool.
Now they can do the tackling. would rule.
I mean, like, if the person at base catches the ball, you can knock him over and still get on base. That would be pretty cool.
Well, you can. Like,
Dude,
if the catcher has the ball and you're running home, the idea is to crush the catcher and hopefully knock the ball loose. Because if he drops the ball, you're safe.
Yeah, but, like, can they do that on first, second, and third?
Yeah, if they drop the ball, you're safe.
Yeah, but you can't tackle him.
No, you can't tackle him. Yeah.
And then they could have, like, fights and stuff.
Yeah.
So when you get to
the
first
seventh
base.
inning fight.
Yeah.
That's
Screw the seventh inning stretch. It's the seventh inning brawl.
It's like a
inning rumble.
Like a hockey fight.
Sure.
But in the seventh inning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, stick around for the seventh inning, guys.
The seventh inning brawl.
You won't want to miss the brawl we got coming up.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And then instead of catching the ball, you catch it, they get to run and like fight with somebody or tackles.
Mm-hmm.
Make it exciting. It's so much downtime.
That'd be fun.
The pitch clock will help.
And then, like, music, like, you know, a DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the outfield.
Gotcha.
Playing
Good idea.
jams.
Well, that's what's going on, Wood.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Gorey.
You got it.
Got some food news.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know, March Fatness gets underway this week.
Sweet.
Which is always a thing here at the Woody Show.
Love it.
There's March Madness, then there's March Fatness.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Not exactly what the first March Fatness challenge will be. Seabass has been working on that.
He loves it.
Oh, I sent him some suggestions over the weekend.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Give me one. Give me an idea.
Ravy knows about this. Red Lobster, they just released a brand new frozen food line, and they have like 10 different items.
Oh,
A
really?
taste test of Red Lobster frozen items.
Yeah.
For March Madness. It's so good.
I hope he picks them up. It'd be awesome.
Menace just wants to eat it.
Yep.
So Morningstar Farms, they're a company that makes like vegan and vegetarian food.
They make all the veggie stuff.
They've announced a new line of plant-based chicken fries that taste like Pringles.
What?
Okay.
Morningstar is owned by Kellogg's, which is also the parent company for Pringles. So that I guess how it makes sense. There's going to be two varieties, original and scorchin' cheddar cheese.
Ooh.
Cheese with a Z. That'll make it taste different. The original is going to start hitting stores next month. These scorchin' cheddar, those won't be out till the fall, but these Pringles chicken fries are frozen. They come in a bag. They should have come in a can.
Yes, sounds
like Pringles.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the packaging was herbal.
That'd be cool.
Based chicken.
I forgot if I forwarded this one to Seabass, but another one was the Cheesecake Factory. They have a frozen ice cream line as well.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Bring the Cheesecake Factory home, Woody.
Yeah.
Frozen ice cream line?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
They got a melted ice cream line.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying, Greg. Now I'm getting it.
Yeah.
At first I wasn't getting it.
They have a powdered ice cream line.
You don't know. Frozen ice cream. Wow. I mean, I guess it could be like astronaut ice cream.
Yeah.
Like freeze dry.
The Dippin' Dots or something.
But this is the frozen line.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the boiling.
I mean, that's how it's even labeled on the news article.
Oh, this is disappointing. See, I have not paid close attention to baseball for, a while now. So I guess the collision at home plate, you can't do that anymore. They put that rule in place a couple of years ago, I guess.
I knew it was going downhill once they started wearing that glove.
What glove?
That glove that they put on, just in case if they slide into home.
A lot of base runners are wearing gloves now.
Yeah, that weird flipper
there's
thing.
that oversized glove.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
There
there's
is?
a flipper glove, like Menace and stuff. I'm like, what are you
With all these
putting
new
on your
changes and everything,
hands?
thank God I've been paying zero attention to baseball.
Yeah.
I used to love baseball.
Flipper glove.
You
I
haven't
loved
seen
it.
that?
I would go to spring training. I would love going to games, and I'd watch TV, watch games all the time.
You went to spring training even?
You were so into it.
Yeah, so I'd watch the spring training games. So I wanted to get to know the new players. Stuff I'm doing for preseason hockey now and for football. And
That took up a lot of your life.
it did. Oh, it did. You remember how much I loved it.
Yeah.
Too.
And then it just got so boring. So incredibly boring.
Sure.
That flipper glove is called a sliding mitt.
Simon, and I know they definitely get on third base. They might get on second.
It's so dumb. And I don't understand, what's the big deal with the shift? Why don't people, what do you care if
What's a dramatic shift? Isn't a shift a shift?
Well, there's-
what are they doing, cartwheels?
No, the dramatic shift is basically all the players on defense. So take the field from first to third and shrink it down with the whole field. So basically the left field line goes from home plate to second base. Everybody's on
And
that
that's
side
dramatic.
of the field. Yeah.
I thought maybe
there's absolutely nobody on that left side of the field.
Doing Shakespeare monologues.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I don't understand, like,
why? If they want to shift like that, let them shift. Who cares?
Yeah, and you're a professional baseball player. Hit the ball to left field where nobody is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That's fine.
matter.
Yes, Queen.
You're a professional.
They are trying.
They're playing the numbers.
They've seen the general interest in baseball decline dramatically.
But that's the other thing with that's made baseball so annoying is the fact that these managers and stuff are now managing based on just
analytics.
The analytics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a guy who's pitching a killer game. He's just killing it. And they pull him based on the analytics.
That's based on what the analytics say.
He'll have like a no-hitter going or a shutout going or something, and they'll pull him. And what do you know? Here comes the bullpen, blows the game. But that's what the analytics said.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man.
They should make
all
the whole
science, no art.
The whole game like the Savannah Bananas. That's entertaining.
What is that?
You've mentioned that.
Yeah, it's like pretty much just a party the whole time, and they do like.
Is that like AAA, like minor league ball?
Yeah, it's like minor league ball, but they're killing it. They're making, I think, like $250,000 profit per game.
Wow!
Because they just make it into a giant party. They make it like for all the spectators, all you can eat, and
that's why you love
special merch for each game.
Someone's texting over about it. It's its own league.
Yeah,
fans can catch foul balls. It counts as an out.
Oh wow,
that's funny.
That's pretty funny. And then other fun rules. Yeah, that's pretty fun. They'll never do that for the majors, but
no, of course.
Yeah.
And all their games are sold out.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. More Woody shows next. Hang on.
Hey, hang tight. We just found a really gross video on the internet. We gotta check it out. More Woody Show next. Okay, play it again. Paul 98.7 LA.
For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel vPro, it's built for business. Call a Dell Technologies advisor, 877-ASK-DELL.
This set of Arcadia music is brought to you by MVP Accident Attorneys, themvp.com.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart.
Include weight gain, decreased sex drive, and erectile function problems. Orgovix may cause infertility. Talk to your doctor if infertility is a concern for you.
Go with the GoFix. Ask your doctor. For more facts, visit gowiththefacts.com.
Crispy potatoes, melted cheddar, pasture-raised eggs, sizzled bacon, on an award-winning flour tortilla. Get Homestay delivered exclusively through DoorDash. Taste what's good? Support local business.
I want John and Vinny's.
Spicy tomato vodka sauce, fresh basil, sprinkled with Parmigiano cheese, and mixed into a bowl of fusilli. Get John and Vinny's delivered exclusively through DoorDash. Taste what's good. Support local business. DoorDash.
From local town councils to
fentanyl kills.
To what realtors are standing up for what's right. We're here protecting property rights. Here advocating for the issues that affect our neighborhoods. Here championing fair and equitable housing for all. Because we are realtors, bound by a code of ethics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all. Here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
NAR.
That's who we are.
Search
Searching for fun ways to spend your tax return? Boats for cats. Oh, flotation devices for cats. Don't waste it all on something silly. Spend smarter with Straight Talk. Get our Silver Unlimited plan for 40. Samsung 8. If you're looking to get the most out of your refund, your search ends here. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See latest terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
Need a crash, need cash? If you've been injured in an accident, call High Accident Lawyer today. One ring could be ka-ching. Attorney Donald Stevenson for Salisbury, no guarantee. Let's make this kitty purr.
This is The Woody Show.
Well, for those of you just tuning in, we announced all the details for the 4th annual Woody Show After Hours Takeover at Disney California Adventure Park. Right. Yeah, it's happening Monday night, April the 24th. And you can be there. We're giving away spots on the guest list every hour all this week. And that includes today from now through 10 a.m. So 5:50 will be your first chance to get on the guest list. Spots 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be going to you. And then also later today here on All 98.7, sold out tickets for AFI at the
Next
Forum
week or the week
Saturday,
after.
March the 11th.
It's gonna be light.
20th anniversary.
It's gonna be
of
light
Sing the Sorrow.
on my drive to work.
20th. Yeah, my wife and I were talking about something the other night, and about like radio, and he's been somebody we both know. Well, he's been doing this for 40 years, and I go, well, I've almost been at 30 years. It'll be 30 years, and I'm at 28 years right now.
Wow.
I mean, full time on the air. 28 years. 1995 was my first full time job. And man, did that bum her out, because that's when we both graduated high school. We've been out of high school for almost 30 years. I go, yeah, dog. Isn't that weird? It's so weird.
So crazy.
Yeah.
That's how long we've been friends.
That's how long Raven and I have been friends. I met Raven, I was 17. Yeah. At that radio station.
That's
where it was
so
my
weird.
first full-time job. That's where I met. Raven was the other person who worked there.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
It's so weird. 30 years. Christ.
God.
Some other food news. March Fatness. The new Girl Scout cookie flavor this year is Raspberry Rally. That's that raspberry flavor. They call it the sister cookie to Thin Mints. Because they look like Thin Mints. They're covered in chocolate, but the inside's not the chocolate wafer. It's like it looks like a pink cookie. But
Have you tried this?
No, I've not tried it yet.
Let's rally.
I want to rally.
The Girl Scouts, they've been, taking orders for weeks on these, but they're sold out. However, the Girl Scout Muckety Mucks say that more will be in stock on March 4th, so that's only a few days away.
Okay.
As for the taste, Thrillist.com ranked it number 5 out of 10. They didn't give it a 5 out of 10 score. It's their 5th favorite cookie. Okay. So tag-alongs, the peanut butter patty ones, those are my favorite.
Number
Love
1.
those. That's number 1.
Makes sense.
Number 2 on the list, Samoa's. That's the caramel delights.
Yep.
Should be number 1.
With the coconut, the caramel, all those are good.
Those are so good.
Thin Mints are 3rd.
How?
What do you mean how?
Should be number
The
1.
Thin Mints are a classic.
Very
You think
popular.
They should be number 1, Thin Mints?
Yeah.
Over the tag-along.
Over Samoa? Yep.
I think
all day, every day.
I think Thin Mints are the boobs of Girl Scout cookies. Like, everybody talks about them the most, but like really, if you take a survey of people, of dudes, like more dudes are ass guys than boob guys. We've done that 1,000 times. We've asked that question 1,000 times. Are you more of an ass guy or a boob guy? Like, boobs are just kind of, they're fine. They're overrated. Like Thin Mints. Like, they're good. Like, you'll eat them.
But everybody has.
But they're not your favorite.
Right.
Okay.
Like
They're my favorite. Well, they say marry the ass, buy the boobs.
Oh.
Trefoils, those are the shortbread cookies. That's 4th on the list.
Okay, that's way wrong.
I know people who love those. I mean, because they're so buttery.
It's a shortbread cookie. It's very good.
As a shortbread cookie goes, they're fine.
Right.
And then the raspberry rallies at 5. That's the new one. Adventurefuls. Those are those brownie-inspired cookies.
Well, I don't like those at
CJ.
them's be so dry. Number 8 is the Do-si-dos, the peanut butter sandwich cookies.
Oh, yeah.
People make the mistake and go, oh, which ones are your favorite? I go, oh, the peanut butter ones. And they get me the peanut butter sandwich cookies.
Do-si-dos.
Again, I will eat those, but
Yeah.
you gotta dip in milk.
More like Dosey knows.
You gotta dunk them.
Oh, look at Max.
Yeah.
You gotta dunk them, bitches.
Dosey knows.